Welcome. We're jumping right into today's explainer, and we're looking at something that could absolutely change your daily grind. We're talking about the Ergolith 3-in-1 adjustable laptop stand in this gorgeous sky black finish. We're going to break down the engineering, the ergonomics, and all the clever little design choices that make this way more than just a piece of metal to rest your computer on. Let's get right into it.
So I want you to honestly ask yourself, is your desk working for you or against you? Look, if you're like most of us, you are probably spending hours just hunched over a screen. And we all know that physical toll, right? The stiff neck, the aching lower back, not to mention the sheer frustration of a cluttered, completely unergonomic workspace that just tanks your focus. When your setup is chaotic and physically uncomfortable, your productivity is going to take a major hit. And the source material we're digging into today addresses this exact modern dilemma head-on.
I mean, there's just a huge contrast between a traditional static desk setup and a truly ergonomic one. Think about it. With a static desk, where the height is fixed, you are forced to contort your body to fit the desk, which leads to terrible posture and usually a bunch of clutter. On the flip side, an ergonomic workspace is dynamic. It gives you adaptable height, keeps your spine aligned, and just feels incredibly organized. The Ergolith isn't just about propping up a screen. It's explicitly designed to bridge that gap. It actually adapts to you, so you don't finish your workday looking like a cooked shrimp. Section 1. 3 tools in 1. Adapting to your day. All right, before we get into all the cool features, let's nail down the core goal of the Ergolith's design. Basically, ergonomics here is all about promoting eye-level viewing and proper spinal alignment. Why? Because that supports your health and drives what they call effortless productivity. The big takeaway is that when your screen is at exactly the right height, your spine naturally aligns. You're not craning your neck down, you're not straining, and that lack of physical strain, it directly translates to effortless productivity. You can just work longer and way more comfortably when your tools are doing all the heavy lifting for your posture. And the secret to nailing that perfect alignment? It all comes down to one magic number: 21. This stand has a maximum height of 21 inches, and it starts from a baseline of just 2 inches. Think about that massive range for a second. By raising up a full 21 inches at the press of a button, this thing actually converts a totally standard sitting desk into a fully functional standing desk. It literally moves with you. So whether you want to sit down for some deep, focused work or stand up to get your blood pumping, it completely changes the dynamic of your space. Which brings us to the whole 3-in-1 aspect. Obviously, it's a really dynamic laptop stand built for modern workflows, but it also transforms into this premium book stand, complete with dual page holders for hands-free reading. So whether you're, studying a massive textbook, following a recipe in a cookbook, or reading a Bible, it actually holds the pages open for you. And finally, there's a fully extendable phone holder that keeps your phone right at eye level, right next to your screen. Honestly, it's an absolute game changer for Zoom calls or just keeping reference materials visible without junking up your desk. But the adaptability doesn't stop there either. The base of the stand features a patented 360-degree rotating swivel. If you're a professional, this means you can effortlessly spin your laptop around to share your screen in a meeting. If you're a content creator, you can swivel it to perfectly frame those top-down shots. Or if you're just running a multi-monitor setup, you can smoothly rotate between screens without having to drag the whole heavy base across your desk. It turns on a dime but stays completely stable. Moving on to Section 2, engineered for heavy lifting. Built to hold, designed to last. Okay, here's another really vital number you'll want to remember: 22. The Ergolith has a massive 22-pound weight capacity. It manages this because it's engineered out of space-grade aluminum alloy. Now, why does that matter to you? Well, when you're banging away on a keyboard that's suspended 21 inches in the air, the absolute last thing you want is a wobbly screen. The super solid base and those space-grade materials mean zero shaking, zero wobbling, and zero compromise. You get incredibly stable typing, even if you're rocking a heavier, older laptop or one of those massive drawing tablets. And all that heavy-duty engineering translates into just incredible everyday compatibility. It securely holds pretty much any laptop you throw at it: MacBook Pro, Air, Dell, HP, Surface, Chromebooks, you name it. It effortlessly supports iPads and those heavy drawing tablets we just mentioned. Textbooks, cookbooks, and Bibles are perfectly secure. Plus, the phone holder works with literally any phone model. So this isn't just an accessory for one specific gadget. It acts as a universal anchor for pretty much every device in your home office setup. But hey, you don't just have to take the spec sheet's word for it. There's a customer review that hit the nail on the head, calling it out for its strong construction, wide range of adjustment, small footprint. That basically validates everything we've just talked about. It totally backs up the luxury feel and serious strength of the aluminum build, praises that crazy 2 to 21-inch height range, and really importantly, highlights the small footprint. Because despite everything the stand does, the actual base is super space-saving, just 12.2 by 10.7 inches, so you get massive utility without it taking over your whole desk. Which brings us to Section 3, Sustainability and Specs, a smart addition to any workspace. You know, in today's world, how a product is made really matters just as much as what it actually does. And the Ergolith is proudly Climate Partner certified, carrying the specific certification number PFZZ8D. So, what does that badge actually mean? It means the manufacturer didn't just guess at their environmental impact. It confirms they actually followed 5 really rigorous steps in climate action, calculating the carbon footprints from the product's entire life cycle, setting real reduction targets, actually implementing those reductions, financing climate projects to offset whatever couldn't be reduced, and communicating it all transparently. It's an ergonomic upgrade you can genuinely feel good about having on your desk. All of this really feeds into the ultimate philosophy of the product: clean desk, clear mind. This 4-pound sky black piece of tech is designed to be as much of a desk organizer as it is a device holder. By elevating your tech, hiding away the cable clutter, and packing 3 distinct tools into one highly engineered piece of space-grade aluminum, it fundamentally clears away the physical chaos of your workspace. And as we all know, when you clear the physical clutter, you clear the mental clutter, which lets you focus on the work that actually matters. So bringing it all together, the crucial point we're left with is this final question. Are you ready to upgrade your posture and totally transform your desktop? We've seen exactly how the Ergolith 3-in-1 tackles bad posture, how it adapts to laptops, books, and phones, rotates a full 360 degrees, holds up to 22 pounds, and does all of it with a certified sustainable footprint. It really challenges us to rethink how we interact with our screens every single day. So take a hard look at your current setup. Is it time for an upgrade? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep exploring ways to work smarter and healthier.